Thank you all for joining us today. This is a very special day for all of you who know and respect and love Newt Gillette. So let's give Newt a big hand. We have some folks here you're going to hear from and some special folks. So first I'd like to introduce family and friends that Newt's brought. We have Lana is here, his son Brady. We have Isabella. We have Kylie. And then we have our Cardinal fan, Jaden. So give him a big hand. We also have the chair of our Criminal Justice Commission, David Vieira. President of the college, you'll hear from later, Ed Knutson. Mayor R.X. Paris. And Vice Mayor Marvin Christ. So first up, please help me welcome Vice Mayor Marvin Christ.
I get to read a letter that was sent from Amanda? Well, it is a surprise. It was a surprise to me that I just get to read it. So it said, it's addressed to you, and it said, Dad, first of all, congratulations on being named Lancaster Citizen of the Year. I wish I could be there in person today to congratulate you, but I would like you to know that I'm there in heart. I want to thank you, Dad, for the many lessons and sacrifices you have taught me. Good, solid things like honesty, trust, caring about people. I value these qualities through your influence, your example, your love. You have been my hero, my mentor, my rock, my friend. The older I get, the more I realize I'm just like you. Oh no. I'm happiest when I'm helping others to excel, which is what you've done for the city of Lancaster for over 25 years. I'm so proud of you, Dad. I hope I could teach my kids like you have taught me. I know you're probably surprised that I was able to pull this off, but I've learned from the best. Your daughter, Amanda. I've had the pleasure to serve with Newt on many different boards, but I'm going to read some of his accomplishments because there are many. From him coaching in Louisiana University basketball team Division I. We were lucky to get Newt 25 years ago, and we've been lucky every year after that. He's a great guy, and we're very, very proud of him. But here's what he's done at the AVC. He's coached that basketball team for 17 years. 16 of those years were playoff years for the team. He led the Marauders to 10 conference titles. His teams went undefeated in conference play an amazing 3 seasons, which is a great accomplishment. In 1996-97, the Marauders set an AVC record for wins in a season. He is labeled the winningest basketball coach in AVC history. He's been named the basketball coach 7 times, Coach of the Year, twice named state basketball coach, and he was inducted to the High Desert Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame. He was inducted into the California Community College Men's Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame. But besides everything that Newt has accomplished as a basketball coach, as a teacher at the college, he's given to this community. He is what we should all look to be. Newt gives to the community, and he doesn't need something back for that. He gives to the community, and that's what we honor him today for, given to our community. So thank you.
I know how the mayor feels about Newt and feels about giving to the community and people who contribute, and I know this is a special day for all of us. I know that there's a lot of people in this community who know Newt, but I'm not sure everyone knows exactly everything that Newt's done, and this is a great day to honor him. To give us a little more information and talk about that is our mayor, Mayor R.X. Paris.
You know, Newt has a lot of accomplishments, but he has one major failing. He taught me how to play golf 20 years ago, and I have never broke 100. And for those of you who play golf, you know how embarrassing that is. But other than that one failure, it has been nothing but successes, nothing but successes. And you know, Marvin has talked a little bit about what he's done with the athletic program, and that truly is amazing. But what he has done for the city is by doing that, he has lifted us all. He put us on the map in college athletics. I mean, who had ever heard of Lancaster and Antelope Valley College before Newt? Not too many, not too many. And he did that with incredible sacrifice. Few people know this, but he was offered the Israeli team with 24-hour chauffeured cars, a six-figure income. They were going to treat him like a king because they wanted to be on a world level. And they were recruiting somebody who could take him there. And he said no. He said, my son is a freshman at AV College, and I'm staying there to coach him. It's a story of sacrifice. And, you know, it's a story of being able to bear the scorn. You know, whenever you rise above the crowd, people pull out their guns and start shooting. It's a common thing in human culture that happens. With Newt, he was singularly focused on taking that basketball program and making it rise to a national level. And people around him in the college and in the community, one, we all have a tendency to be jealous. But more importantly, because of that singular focus, he was taking attention away from other programs that they thought was more valuable. And so they made personal attacks on him. And for 25 years, I've watched that happen. And I've watched him just and stay singularly focused on that goal. And as a result, he's lifted us all. It's a story of both personal sacrifice, financial sacrifice, and celebrity sacrifice. I mean, imagine the celebrity of going to another country and being the guy. I mean, to give all of that up is truly remarkable. In addition to that, and I've been the victim of this on many occasions, he has raised a fortune for this community, a literal fortune. It's measured in hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars because, again, he had the ability to bear the scorn of, I'm not taking his call. I know what he wants. In spite of that, he stayed the course. They were worthy causes, and he raised the money. And few people have the ability to do that because none of us like people hanging up, or none of us like not taking the call. And seriously, think about that. That is a big deal. That is incredibly painful. You know, little known story, how I got into politics, somebody didn't take my call. I was just so furious about it. It's painful what he had to overcome. And not for him, but for this community. If anyone is worthy of being the recipient of this award, it's Newt, because of the sacrifice and of the accomplishment. Those two coming together and then putting his arms around the community and lifting them up with him. You know, it's easy, well, it's not easy, but a lot of people are willing to lift themselves up. But imagine the weight of lifting the community too. And he carried that weight. And very few people are given this award. And that pretty much gives you the requirements for it. And so it is with great honor that we are presenting you, it's here someplace. Is it? With Citizen of the Year for the City of Lancaster.
Thank you all for the opportunity to be here this morning. I was going over in my head some jokes or things I could tell or stories I could tell about Newton, and most of them revolve around being on the golf course with him. But that's one of the great things about Newton and welcoming me here to the community almost immediately. Got me out and got me involved with folks, and I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate the hospitality and the welcome that not only Newton provided to me, but what that entree did with the rest of the community. So on a personal level, I'm very, very appreciative of that. And Newton, I know you're a dad, And I know that's the most important thing to you, and so you understand service. And when we truly are of service, that means we subordinate our own needs to those of others. And you have done that here in the community and for the college. So on behalf of myself personally and the Board of Trustees, Antelope Valley College, congratulations. We are very, very proud of you and proud of your contributions and proud of the presence that you have in the community and what you've done for the college. Thank you.
You know, I kind of been on a roll for about 4 months now about excuse me, found out my daughter was coming home from Germany in about a year. My youngest daughter got married 2 months ago, and a month ago, NBA flew my son to Akron, Ohio. And it offered him a contract to work in the development league of the NBA Referees Association. So, and then I go to work every morning and have these wonderful people. I come home and get spoiled every day. So to receive this is kind of a very humbling experience. And I wish I wasn't so emotional. You know, people go through life and they work countless hours. And sometimes they never get recognized for what they do. And I feel very humbled and very fortunate to have this honor bestowed, recognizing what I have attempted to do in the community. You know, Rex is right. I did get an offer for millions to go overseas, but they wouldn't meet my one demand, and that was an armored car. I didn't care about a limousine. If you knew what was going on over there, you would have wanted an armored car too. But you know, so I can thank my son Brady for me not being a millionaire monetarily, but I'm a very wealthy man with the memories I have. And I do want to thank the city of Lancaster for this honor. Thank you.